one. We're going to see Interstellar. And I'm not looking forward to going to see Interstellar. Because I don't like Matthew McConaughey. As South Park put it, he is a very soft-spoken, big douchebag. Something like that, I don't exactly know. So, hold on. Here we go, around the corner. Oh my god! Okay, you're good. You know what? That is good. Look at you. Okay, don't look at you. Yeah, just hold on. So, yeah, Interstellar. We might meet Aaron at the movies before we get, I'm kind of going crazy. I've been really busy today. As you can tell, I'm in my work coat. It's not oh, Jesus Christ, are you kidding me? You turned the windshield wipers off and everything. Okay, so, don't think I'm going to enjoy it. I expect maybe 5, no, I'll go more than 5%. I'll say 25% space, coolness. I expect the rest to be like, I don't know, ghosts of girlfriends past, mixed with whatever other shitty movies he's in. I'm pretty sure any movie he's in can be dubbed a shitty movie. So, there's that. Yeah, a lot of people hating on Anne Hathaway in this movie. Which is odd because the last movie I remember her being in was Les Mis. Now that doesn't mean she hasn't been in any other movies since then. But yeah, she was in Les Mis, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, Anne Hathaway, she's in Les Mis." Oh, I don't know. Was she in Lucy? Who was in Lucy? Can someone tell me who was in Lucy? Because if Anne Hathaway was in Lucy, then maybe I can understand where their criticism's coming from. But if she wasn't, I don't know, but I don't know. I'm not big on following actors and shit, so, look at this. Look at that. You see that? Oh, turn that corner wonderfully. Good job. Good job. You held on. Congratulations. Wow. I'm so impressed. But, yeah, I expect to be kind of bored throughout the movie. I haven't really seen any reviews. I've heard mixed reviews of it, so that could be good and bad. I expect them to go back in time, kind of like Planet of the Apes. That's what I envision happening. I don't know, maybe they'll have to go through a black hole or a wormhole or some other space anomaly, or they'll just tour around and end up back in time. But I guess the Planet of the Apes didn't really go back in time. They were kind of just in the future. Right, so, but I expect them to have to go back in time. Which would be dumb. And, maybe not dumb. It depends how they do it. What else? I don't know. That's hard to say. Oh yeah, they'll have to go back in time. Because, people were meant to live on the Earth, but they were never meant to die here. What does that mean? Like, all the billions of people who've already died here, they were doing it wrong? What's with that? Huh? I think that's a quote in the movie. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie. I've really only seen, like, the trailer twice. And that was at different movies we were going to see. So, there's that. Like, normally, like, how do they know we're not supposed to die here? They should just manage their resources better. We should, I guess, manage our resources better. And, things will work out. Things will work out. Oh my God, I am doing absolutely stellar with not dropping you lately. Now, mostly that's because I'm following a person who's doing about 5. I haven't dropped you yet since I've been following this person, but that's because they're doing 5. This movie review is sponsored by BF Goodrich. Get your winter tires, summer tires, all seasons. Just do it.
But that's okay.
So the movie was called Interstellar.
Interstellar, and it was not. It
Stellar?
was far from stellar.
It was far from stellar, you think?
I don't know. Like there were. I could go on for a long time about that movie because, and Rachel's taking me home.
Okay.
So you don't need to drive, but Oh my God, where do we even begin?
Okay, we
There's so many
begin-
good things and so many bad things.
I begin with the fact that it was really long. It started at 1:40, and it was on
yeah.
at 1:40.
Yeah.
And now it's 4:30.
Yeah. And
It didn't feel that long though to me
at
personally.
times it did though. At times,
Yeah.
like when
There's a lot
I
of
told you
bullshit.
that it was a minute or an hour 50, and we had roughly an hour left to go. That's not far off.
No.
And I was ready to go home at that point.
Yeah.
But
There was a lot of bullshit, yet I think they still missed things.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it was
there was
like-
too much of some shit and not enough of
Yeah.
others. Ah, God, I don't even know, because it was such a creative storyline to me. Again, yes, going off into space isn't creative, whatever.
No,
But-
that was pretty creative. In my pre-review, which you'll have to watch when I edit this and upload it, I said that they would probably have to go through a wormhole or black hole at some point in time, and god damn it, they did both.
They did.
Hot damn.
Double down. But yeah, and that's the thing is that it's just one of the biggest mysteries of life is, you know, what's in the black hole, what's in a wormhole, and
What's out there?
that's right. So it's interesting to have that dimension and have one more take on it, but that was neat. It was a great idea, but I just feel like they hesitated so much, and I did not understand what the hell they were doing with the double story at the same time and going back
that
and
was
forth.
good. I
and-
enjoyed that because it was kind of like this guy and then currently back on Earth.
Yeah, but it couldn't have been currently because he was trapped in the fifth dimension.
When
And
was this? When
At the
At the
last
very
part
end?
Of,
Okay.
near the last part of the
yeah,
movie. It's nice how they
spoilers. He was
tied-
trapped in the fifth dimension.
It's nice how they tied that in.
Yeah, that
and
was-
they made it make sense like that, and they're like, oh, you have a big like eureka moment, and then she had a big eureka moment.
She did. She had a very eureka moment.
So what did you think of the storyline?
The storyline was, I mean, it was slow.
It was.
But there were points where, I mean... Okay, so, like, this was probably the highest point that... Let me put it... That's probably the highest point of, like, excitement that I had in the movie. And, like, a lot of the time it would, like, dip down to, like, there. And then it would go boop, 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 and then down. And then at the end, there was a little bit of heartstrings. I could feel the feels.
Yeah.
But
Which is surprising.
yeah, I know. But like last week, John Wick. Was it last week? Whenever last time I went to the movie, it was John Wick, and that movie, like this movie, and this movie was like off the chart
So
for excitement.
Interstellar was much better than John Wick?
No, John Wick was
John Wick
much
was
better
the-
than.
Oh, I see.
But I mean, this one it had a good storyline. I mean, I don't really know much about time travel and stuff like that. I don't.
No.
I mean,
It's the okay, the ending to me was, I have problems with it.
it was a little
because-
too like soft.
Yeah. And it's just like,
Very happy ending.
can I spoil it?
He's gonna spoil it. If you don't want spoilers, skip ahead.
And okay. We gave you lots of time. Basically, when he went back and saw Murph, it was just, and she's like, you're here. Okay, bye. I'm gonna die now. And it's like, what the fuck? That was the whole point of that storyline, that they started it, that he was gonna come back. And, you know, she went through her whole life, and then just at the end...
She went through her
she's
whole
just like,
life.
Cool.
No, she probably stopped. How old do you think? She probably stopped really caring when she figured out that he was there with her
She was
going through all
probably-
that.
Well, it was shortly after the same age that he was when they took off, because of that video that he sent.
Okay, so
What do you do?
he was, how old? 100 and... What did-
124?
124.
128?
And then how old do you think she would be when
When she learned all that in the room?
no, when she died?
Probably that
We're in
age.
spoilers deep now.
Yeah. Probably 90-something.
Okay, minus 90. Okay, and then she was 10. He had
Really?
her
You had
when
to-
he was
you had to use a
24. I
calculator
had to
for
use
that
the
one?
24 for the 10-bit. So, I'm not sure about the time there.
And yeah, because they lost so much time down on the first planet.
I think he would have been older.
By the way, Matt Damon is a dick.
I mean, I think in his mind he thought he was doing the right thing.
And that's the thing. He probably had a agreement with who, I forget the guy's name now.
That guy, Batman's
Alfred.
butler. Batman's butler. He did not age a bit.
No.
They were gone for 24 years. They're like 24 years later, same dude.
Just a little bit whiter
The next
hair.
day, he drops dead. But
Yeah. 24 years. No difference.
Yeah.
Overall, definitely lacking. Definitely lacking.
The first hour, I was thinking that they should take Matthew McConaughey and every single copy of this movie and shoot it into a black hole and see what happens. But then it got better. So if you can manage the first hour and a half,
And then the last hour and a half, if you can manage that, then you'll make it through the movie.
and that's the movie.
It is.
I mean, I think the last hour and a half had a little
There
bit
was definitely
more
more
in it.
excitement, but as soon as everything from the time that they lifted off through the hole, and probably onto the second planet was exciting.
The first plan was pretty exciting.
And that's what I'm saying. The first planet was exciting.
Yeah.
The second planet, it's kind of like mystery, and you got Matt Damon's character there, and it's just,
The third planet was boring as hell.
yeah.
That planet was just garbage. I mean,
But now, think about it.
that
They
I mean,
ended
like
up
Earth
settling-
isn't exciting either, right?
But what doesn't make sense is that there's no way, now that I think about it, there's no way that ending makes any logical sense, because Anne Hathaway's character
She'll be
had to
old-
go back to man's planet. And she buried that guy,
Yeah.
the black guy, which we called from the start was
No.
going to die.
No, that was her boyfriend. She went to the third planet. She was burying her boyfriend because she loved that scientist, third planet.
Oh, it was that guy.
Yeah. So Matthew McConaughey is screwed over regardless because of some thing. Well, maybe time on the planet they're on doesn't go around so quick, but it probably does. Regardless, while he's traveling, he'll be going super fast, so he won't age as fast. So she'll be dead by the time he gets there. Like she was dead by the time she got to her husband, boyfriend,
maybe
love
because
interest.
it was 10 years since they sent the first people.
Yes.
Before Matthew McConaughey and Anne Hathaway went.
Yes.
Matt Damon went 10 years before. Now, when she crash landed, this broad, right, in the water, the tidal wave town, they said, oh, she may have only died hours ago. But, of course, hours on that planet were,
Yeah. Because, yeah.
of the time dimension. And again, we're not...
I have no idea. The time fuck thing just, whatever.
Mind
Who cares?
blown. Okay, so I guess we should probably wrap it up.
Okay,
and,
so how many black holes out of 10 would you give the movie?
I need you to go first, because I really
He needs
don't
me to go first because he really doesn't know. So this is my score is going to adversely affect his score. If I say I give it a 3, he's probably going to agree with me. But if I say I'm going to give it like a 6.5, he'll probably also agree with me. So let's go 6.5 because that's what I mean, I couldn't give it more than a 6.5.
No.
But it was really long. So
I'm going to give my lowest rating of my career with TWEEDSUCKS here for movie reviews. I'm going to have to go with a 5.
a 5.
5.
Wow.
I was disappointed. I expected a lot more from this film.
It was Matthew McConaughey. I mean, I didn't expect anything. I was expecting this movie to be complete garbage and a total waste of my time.
Fair enough. And you weren't... Well, it wasn't a complete waste of our time, but 3 hours of our life were... Well, at least 2 hours of our life we're not going to get back.
I did enjoy some of it, though.
Some of it. Anne Hathaway. I just feel that they had so much potential with this idea, so much creativity, and they just kind of dropped the ball on it.
I mean, you look at other space movies that are way better. Like, this is not anywhere near close to the best space movie ever. I mean, Apollo 13's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
2001: A Space Odyssey, where the robot, they had robots here, tries to kill them.
Okay,
that was
sorry.
cool.
Just
Alien.
Talking about robot TARS, awesome.
Sarcastobot 5000.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
He
character.
should win awards.
He should.
Like, tons of awards.
He should. That was whoever came out with that idea. Well done. That made the movie much better.
Definitely. Without that,
Much better.
maybe they like did the movie and they're like,
Wow, this sucks.
fuck. Okay, we need to do something about this.
Yeah, no, adding the Sarcastabot 5000 certainly created a little bit more. It almost eased the tension because there was not much character interaction.
There was not a lot of character interaction, not a lot of character development, not a lot of anything, and it was just like...
It was almost matter of fact, and you're allowed to do that, not much character development with a robot because there is no character. But humor and everything else, and it's nice that, I guess the saving grace for me, and I hope to God they don't make a sequel. They set it up that way. That
No,
they
they didn't.
might.
I don't think they set it up.
I don't
for a
think
sequel.
not well at least, but they could do a really bad spinoff. Did you hear that? And sorry for the aside. Did you hear they're doing a Toy Story 4?
No.
Yeah. Apparently, Toy Story 4 2017 June 16th, 2017. They're coming out with the fourth, and it's like how are you gonna pick up a film after they literally ended it so well after the third one?
I don't remember much of the third one. I loved the first one. The second one's kind of haze, and the third one is just, I don't know. Is the third one where they pick up the other people?
Yes, and then it ends up that Andy drops the toys off to that young girl.
Yeah. They did. They wrapped that up really well.
They
Maybe
did.
it'll be a prequel.
No, well, maybe. They haven't released any details. That'd be
The
interesting.
Toy Story before the toys.
Because there is that theory out there that...
Pixar theory?
The Pixar theory that Andy's mom was the owner of the doll. The female doll. The horsey.
All the toys.
Yeah. Anyways, that's not a review for Toy Story anymore, but I think that the movie was half decent. I'm happy that I saw it because now I know I'm not to see it again. And I think what's up next
Yeah,
for
I think
us,
you kind of have to see the movie, but
to understand what we're talking about, I think that you'd leave almost as confused as us, satisfied and yet at some points unsatisfied.
I mean, it's not that I'm not really confused. I just don't care.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Next movie, I think, well, we have to see, do you want to see Big Hero 6?
We might see Big Hero 6. We'll see schedules. We might see,
November 21st, that's, 2 weeks away, is Hunger Games. We
Hunger Games.
gotta see that. Not the Desolation of Smog. The new Hobbit movie, the final Hobbit movie. It's
Part
kinda,
1.
Wait. No. Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna break that final movie into 3 more movies. By the way, Tolkien has come back from the grave to write another book. What? No. Yeah, so it's kind of crazy to think that the whole Middle-earth thing is finally going to come to an end this year. It's kind of like when Harry Potter ended. It's like end of an era. So
It is. It's one of those things that, happens. And
yeah.
I thought Star Wars was done, and then in
They just
2000 they
brought that
brought
back,
it back, and they're like, oh yeah, episodes 1, 2, and 3, and then I was like, okay, now it's actually done when episodes 3 was done, and then now they're like, no, Star Wars episode whatever.
Yeah.
Who cares?
24,681. But yeah, it's at least a good time for movies. We'll probably take a break for maybe a week. I'm not sure if we'll see Big Hero 6 this week or not.
Who knows?
We'll,
It looks like a fun movie.
yeah, I guess pre-review for that, I'm not overly excited, but I think that the humor aspect is the only thing that it has going for it. Was that lightning?
I doubt it. It's much too cold to lightning. Anyway,
Thanks so
That
much
was
for
it.
watching. Go watch it, I would say, yeah.
but don't pay full price.
Yeah, go on cheap night. We didn't pay full
But
price
although,
today.
I mean, you definitely, for the amount of runtime per your dollar, this is a good film to go
that's
see if
true.
that's how you look at it.
That's true. If you want quality per minute, I guess. That's not
If you want
bad.
quality per minute, no. If you want your dollar per minute, yes.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, that's what, quality
All
per
right.
minute, no. Alright, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.